I can't say where it comes from because I don't know. It just happens like magic. When I was a teenager, I got married and moved to South Africa. Yeah, because I wanted to be able to buy a house and things I couldn't afford to do in London in those days. Went to South Africa and lived there for 26 years, and I have 3 children. I got divorced and came out as gay, and this is quite funny. It's an interesting part of my life in that I read a book. The book was written by my wife. She's an author. She'd written 2 books, and I wrote to her to say your book was great. I really liked your book, and I'm now been with my wife Yvonne for 9 years.
We met about 10 years ago. We got married about 6 years ago. This is a picture of us getting married. On her birthday this year, I said, you know, it's time you had a proper full-size human mannequin, but you have to paint it.
And I looked at it for the first 3 days. I was just beyond, like, my head was going crazy. What am I going to do to this mannequin? I couldn't touch it, paint it at all, because I was scared I was going to ruin it. I didn't know what I was doing. You know, who am I to paint something? And then it just came to me. I just started going crazy with colours, patterns, and I just couldn't stop. And I created the first mannequin, and just felt so happy painting, so much joy. It just poured out of me that I knew this was a passion then. And then from then on, I just scour the internet, find second-hand mannequins, go out and buy them, and I just get so much happiness when I come home. Good morning, Ted. All good? Good morning, Trevor. My passion for painting is really just something that has come to me in the last year. I just always liked mannequins, statues, things like that. I got a second-hand mannequin from El Corte Inglés in the beginning, and just, you know, like to put it in different poses in the lounge and just play. And then my wife said, you know, why don't I get you a mannequin for your birthday?
That was June of this year, and we're now in December, and her life has just completely changed. She just like an oil well gushing out of her, and she just paints every day. She gets sad when she's away from the mannequins. She's just, it's almost like there's a force inside her that has to come out, that's beyond her.
See, look at that, that's beautiful. Blue hand. Isn't it so much better than before?
Painting the mannequins feels like I'm giving them life, and when I buy them I feel like I'm rescuing them from some garden, some warehouse, So I rescue them, bring them back, give them life, give them a character, give them name, and then they're complete, and it's just such a happy thing, and it makes people smile. If it makes them feel happy as I feel when I'm painting them, then that's my goal. It's just to do that. I painted the third mannequin with fried eggs on their boobs, and I just enjoyed painting fried eggs, and it's become a thing now. It's almost like a trademark where I have to put a fried egg on the mannequin. People ask me, why do you keep putting fried eggs? And the more they ask me, the more eggs that I put on. I don't know whether I'm trying to annoy people or just make them question, because art for me is everybody's own interpretation of the piece. You know, you make your own interpretation of art. I have 17 mannequins, and 16 of them I refer to as he, and they are all named after, with male names, named after men, and the male mannequin I have is named after a woman, because I wanted them not to be gender specific. They had no gender. They could be anything they wanted to be. People must be free to be any gender, I think, they want to be, and love whoever they want to be. So I'm more comfortable with the mannequins being of no particular sex. Obviously they look female, but it doesn't mean that that's what they really are. To me, I cross-gender, I cross-mix them all up. They're not important. It's not important. And now I can't stop. And it sounds crazy to anybody else, but they're like my family. They're like my children, and I can't imagine not being able to paint.
She needs to be painting, because it's gushing out of her like this oil well, and it's making us so happy, and it's just wonderful to behold. It really is. And not her happiness in doing it is wonderful to behold, and the work that she produces is wonderful to behold as well.
This makes people smile, and that's what I want to carry on doing. I don't ever want to stop. I just want to paint every day a mannequin and just give them life, and that's my dream. I'm living my dream.